named Scottie Pippen. Today he joined First Take and decided it was time to weigh in on the legacy of LeBron James. Again, let's watch.
When I look at LeBron, he's not what Michael was as a player. He's not even what Kobe Bryant was as a player. So when you talk about trying to compare Michael's instinct, his ability to take over games, his ability to want to have that last shot.
And demoralize you.
And, yes.
And scare the living hell out of you.
LeBron doesn't have that gene.
So, Scottie.
That's not in him.
Right.
Pablo, you understand what Scottie's trying to say?
I love Scottie's voice. The bass in it I appreciate, but what he is saying doesn't make sense, and it does feel like a victory for branding more than any basketball insight, as blasphemous as that might be to say to Scottie Pippen. But this is because LeBron James never wanted to be the guy regarded as the demoralizer, Mr. Clutch Gene, whereas Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, Bo, that's been how they've wanted to make money, and that's been how they've wanted to be immortalized. The actual numbers, the stats, the basketball stuff doesn't support that assertion.
No, but there's something to be said for having a killer, though, right? Like, there is something to be said for having a dude who's out there to destroy the people that are on the other side, right? Because at the very least, that guy himself is not going to wind up being destroyed. And we have seen LeBron get destroyed by moments and by people who were coming at him in that way. It's been a while. But the way that, say, the Celtics used to treat LeBron, not even the Pistons were doing that with Jordan. Like, they were knocking Jordan down, but Jordan didn't look defeated in ways that LeBron had looked at such points. That being said, you want to say that Jordan is better than LeBron? All right. Kobe, like, seriously, like, I want you to know something about that clip. When he said that LeBron wasn't as good as Jordan, nobody clapped, because that's no big thing. He brought Scottie up in the Kobe stands, Kobe up in the Kobe stands were like, oh, snap, yeah, our man. You brought him up in this conversation. They are not in the same discussion. You know what Kobe is really to LeBron? He's Ken Griffey Jr. to Barry Bonds. And it's very easy if you were in that time and this was your favorite player. You'd be like, well, you really could go either way. Either guy, you can't go wrong with that. No, actually, one of them was way better than the other one. And in this case, Barry Bonds is LeBron James.
And it is not an insult. I repeat, it is not an insult to be the Ken Griffey Jr. in your scenario. But what is terrifying to me, as someone who does want to hear an improvement of the discourse, is that, yes, Scottie Pippen, A, has a little Stugatz in him, right? Because we've seen him on record before, Bo. We've seen him on record saying other things that don't necessarily align with what he said on that show today.
Okay.
But in terms of statistics, LeBron is right there. And when you look across the board, not just scoring, check his assists, check his rebounds, he's probably ahead of Jordan.
Oh, my God! Oh!
Like, do we need Scottie Pippen to be consistent in his arguments? Maybe not. But, dude, he just fueled Kobe fans. I don't even know if he really believes it.
Remember this, though. Not long after that, Scottie walked that back a little bit. And you'll notice that in this clip that we have of Scottie Pippen from today, do you see what he was wearing? He was wearing an Air Jordan jacket, right? Now, I'm not saying Scottie don't mean anything he says. I'm not saying anything he's saying is dishonest. I am saying that Michael Jordan will stop taking your phone calls over something like that.
In his city, by the way, in Charlotte.